Hey, it's Christine, and it's been a while. So I wanted to give an update on where I've been and what I've been up to. So it's been about like 2.5, maybe 3 years since I did that fasting, extreme fasting, where I lost 20 pounds in like 2 weeks with the snake diet. And yeah, it was fun to go through that. I say fun lightly because my goodness, I don't know. How is someone motivated to do that? Well, I did have an accountability coach at the time. So, yeah, it was kind of cool to be able to realize that you can lose weight that fast. And I've seen people even lose it faster than that, which is crazy. But it was so hard to maintain. And I was able to maintain it for a few months, but it was always, I had to keep fasting. Like the way to lose, I was just always constantly in the mode of losing weight. Like I would fast for a period, gain some weight, then I would have to fast more to lose that weight. And then it would be too extreme. So then I would gain a weight and then fast. And it was just like up and down roller coaster. So after a while, I just felt like I had enough of it. And I decided to go on a intuitive eating journey and just eat when I was hungry and stop when I was full. But after doing all that fasting, it was really hard to figure out my internal hunger and fullness cues. It was a little bit all over the place. And I definitely put on quite a bit of weight, probably like 15 pounds from like my lowest, which isn't too bad, but and I just started to feel uncomfortable. And I was like, there's got to be an easier way. So I ended up reaching out to a former bikini competition competitor that I had been following for a while. And I really liked her videos because she had like a set system that worked for her that she's been doing for like 10 years. And she like was at her goal weight on every video. She just always looked fabulous. And I was like, all right, let me coach with her. She finally opened up one-on-one coaching, and I learned so much from her. She set me up with like a very structured way of planning out your meals, knowing what to eat, seeing how the scale is reflected, how to incorporate the foods that you love with balancing out like healthy, nutritious foods that will help you burn the body fat and retain muscle. So she really helped me out, and I was so grateful for that experience. And I ended up kind of taking her method and kind of making it my own. And then I started coaching people on that method. And I ended up doing my first bikini competition last year, which was really fun. Um, that I think that actually took more discipline than the fasting, but I actually didn't do any fasting at all during my bikini prep. I was able to eat consistently every day and know how to lose the weight steadily, so that I could reduce my body fat and show off my muscles for the bikini competition. And I got the awesome pictures at the end of me on stage looking shredded. So cool. So I'm all about like body composition now, and uh, having a bit more muscle and less body fat, and thinking of weight loss in that way. So, one of the biggest things that I've learned is when you are fasting or reducing your calories to lose weight, it's easy maybe in the first week or so, right? You know, you're all motivated, and then either you give into a craving, or you just have a day where you just go nuts and your body's just so hungry and it's like a never ending. Like it just doesn't feel like you could eat enough to satisfy what your body wants. And what I've learned is when you're reducing calories, you're also reducing the nutrients that your body needs to maintain like all your organs and just skin and hair, and being able to sleep well, being able to have mental clarity. And one of the things I've learned is the there's a better way to it all. There's a much better way to it all. And that is going with natural foods that are very high in nutrients, low in calories. And then that way, your body is satisfied even in a calorie deficit, so that you don't even experience cravings or those crashes where you're binging and having to find the motivation to get back on restricting yourself. So one of the things that I coach with my clients is very high nutrient dense foods that are low calorie. So lots of vegetables. Those are going to have like the most amount of nutrients and minerals, and they're low calorie. And to digest vegetables takes more work and more burns more calories. So it's almost like they're negative calories. Like it's like the perfect ingredient because you're eating nutrient dense foods for your body, but it's like barely any calories. And then obviously you need some protein for the amino acids, and there's all kinds of um, different nutrients and minerals and protein that your body needs as well. And then some fruits, they definitely have a lot of good nutrients in them, as well as, complex carbs, just a small amount, not like breads and pastas and things like that, but like natural foods like potatoes and oats and trying to think of some others, but yeah, just all natural. Like nothing that comes from like a box or a package, like the natural stuff. And that's when your body will actually release body fat because that's what you really want. You don't want to just burn through muscle and fat. You want to retain your muscle and reduce the body fat. So having protein will also help with that. And then having small amounts of healthy fats as well will help with balancing hormones like avocado and olive oil, coconut oil, even egg yolks are really good source of healthy fats as well as lots of nutrients. So it's all about, yes, being in a calorie deficit to achieve your goal weight, reduce that body fat, but do it in a way that's smart and easy. Just flood yourself with whole foods that are nutrient dense so that you're not having those cravings and those crashes where you're binging. There's a much better way to do it. So I'm also available for coaching if you want to go through my program while I work with you one on one to help you figure out a structure that works for you where you can incorporate more of these nutrient dense foods, or if you're completely confused on how many calories you should be eating a day and how to lose weight, I can help you with that as well. Even if you want to like increase muscle, I can show you what I did for my bikini competition and kind of the lifting routine I did there and what my workouts were and all of that. I will share all my secrets with you and whatever questions you have. I'm just kind of like there for you and cheering you on and sharing my knowledge with you so that you can also get to your goal weight and feel amazing in your body, have good mental clarity, have good sleep, and just be able to like live your life. I remember when I was trying to get to my goal weight and calorie restricting too much, like my weight loss was like the main thing on my mind all the time. And now I have time to like think of other things and do other things and prioritize other things because who wants to just focus on weight loss all the time? And then you could be like, check, goal weight achieved, done. I know how to maintain it now. I can even have some of the foods that I love. I mean, I still eat like cake and cookies and ice cream, in small quantities, not all the time, but at least on a weekly basis. So, yes, it's all possible. You can do it. You just got to be smart about it and know how to do it all, get into a good routine. So, even if you do fall off track, you have like a set structure that you know how to go back into, and it's not like extreme, you know, and it works. So if you're interested in coaching, link is below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.